Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yep, this is my first video on a new phone. And yes, I told earlier about the Survivor Elementary versus middle school. You'll hear that was teaching elementary from 6th grade and 6th grade. And most schools in fucking 6th grades are in middle school. One of the middle on you think there's some primary schools still have 6th grade in school. So yeah. And then change it to elementary tribe and middle school tribe. 5 more teachers or 5 more staff, 5 more kids. Oh yeah, Blake I think is in 2nd grade. Jaden is in 5th grade. Me and my yearbook teacher from my elementary school, Miss Bodie, also known as Evelyn Bodie. And we have Hazel Bingham is in 5th grade, along with Daniel. And we have one of our sped ed teacher, Miss Pang. So I was in my 3rd grade year. I did not like her. And we had Mr. Wall, also known as Matthew Wall, my first ever elementary school teacher. Remember my preschool teacher. Then we have Parker Eggert was in 4th. Preston Beyond is in kindergarten. And we have Ruth Sorensen, who was my first ever principal. Later on, you will see Dr. Reed Kuba. You'll meet him twice. And this one continues to be in the elementary one and the middle tribe. So yeah. And Miss Kim. Susan Kim. My 1st grade other teacher, my main teacher was the other teacher for my 1st grade. Those two, we have Tracy Young, she's named that. Asbury Tanner, he's in 8th grade, even though he is 13. I think makes sense. I was at 14 in 8th grade. Preston Bingham, 8th grade, I think. No, not 8th grade. 6th grade. No, and there's 6th grade and still in middle school. Elementary, so we call it 6th grade. Braxton's in 6th. No, Braxton is 7th. No, wait. Yeah, Braxton is... What grade is Braxton in again? I'm going to check. Oh, 7th grade. Braxton's in 7th grade. Right. Mr. Dunaway, Dave Dunaway, was my math teacher in 6th grade. All of these are either my elective or my teacher from 6th grade. Like Miss Young was my grade writing teacher, which was an elective in grade 5. Faye Knightley is also in middle school, just I don't know her grade. Madison and Trinity, they have the same teacher. She's regular. Madison's in 6th. Trinity's in 7th. And you see Ted, Edward, Marcus, Young, and Karen Carson. Karen Carson was my social studies teacher and art teacher in 6th grade. And was my homeroom. And my English language art teacher. And Mr. Edward was my health teacher along with my electives. In 8th grade. Now that we're going to do that, that's true. Yesterday did Survivor, so this is about that. Not under game. A team-based game. Then Tribe Bowden. Tribe would face off in pairs. 4 castaway would race along the beach to dig up a single bag in the designated lane. The castaway would then have to race back to their finish mat. The first person to be touching the bag and their finish mat would score a point for their team. The first row to score a 3-point would win. And the elementary tribe they win Flint. Locked and loaded. loaded in light. 6 members from each tribe would race the gun, assemble a boat from 7 pieces and 7 planks, and then paddle the boat out into the ocean to light their torch from the raft. Once the 6 members returned with the fire and the 7th plank, the remaining 4 tribe members would assemble the puzzle and plank from the boat would be used to assemble a ladder to the top of the path. Place the completed puzzle in the slot halfway up. The first tribe would have their own team at the top of the parchment and light their fire barrel wooden. The elementary tribe when you mean these guys have a safe. The tribal council will be home to the middle school. Elementary tribe had community told events. Miss Moldy and Hazel had a major fight. Blake and Miss Orson find something common. Miss Orson had figured Blake down. Those who tried hidden below event, Miss Orson should have a minor disagreement would make sense. Mr. Dunn pressing the scene. Boom! Military runs one. Dave Dunaway, Miss Larson, and Mr. Allion. Miss Young works hard at camp and become tired. We have a first alliance with teachers. You want to see that. It's only the one and the IM set time to vote. Everyone in the ball, no one stands. I'll read the vote first. Trinity, Asbury, Trinity, Asbury, Trinity, Asbury, Trinity. The first survival elementary nursing bill is Trinity. Vote was 6 point verbal Asbury. Trinity, the tribe is spoken. Initial. You'll vote for Trinity. Asbury voted for Trinity. And Preston. Asbury can only vote for Trinity, I think. Preston voted for Asbury. Mr. Dunaway voted for Trinity. Faye voted for Trinity. Ms. Arson voted for Trinity. Preston voted for Asbury. Of course, Madison would never vote for her sister, by the way. Miss Allion voted for Trinity. Miss Sarah voted for Trinity. Vote for Asbury. There you go, down now. The middle school are down 1 now. There are no alliance. There is alliance, though. There is one. Mr. Dunn, they find the middle tribe hidden community. This fan replaying it at Marina votes. In pairs, a great idea. The castaway would race across the field to receive the shit's large trait. Painted in their tribe color. Once all 6 traits are received, why would they have sat straight into the staircase with the name of their tribe in alignment along the side? First tribe complete the staircase and then all the members up to the staircase to the top of the platform would listen and fair to middle school only have 9 on the elementary 10. But middle school would even they also win trap tarp. Ooh, Parker funny elementary event. Miss Silverton has been worked on again, and Blake Miss Kim's banking fund had a lasting impact. No, Mr. Dunn, Miss Young and Asbury. In your fight, Miss Young Asbury had a lasting impact, and they become. Miss Larson leaves the alliance. Ooh, we have a new. We have Tracy Young, Martin Big Young, Dave Dunaway, and Mr. Young. Mr. Young and Mr. Dunaway are still in this alliance, and then they Asbury rests at camp to resource energy. Hazel, Miss Silverstein, Hazel, Miss Silverstein, Hazel, Miss Silverstein. The second one is Miss Silverstein. The principal doubt really well. Blake voted for Miss Candy voted for Hazel, Miss Bobby voted for Miss Silverstein, Hazel, and Miss Ben voted Miss Silverstein, Mr. Rome. Parker voted for Hazel, Preston voted for Miss Hazel. Preston voted for Miss Silverstein voted for Hazel. This game. You're voting for your own principal, by the way. Your own boss. That's a little weird, but whatever. Here it is. Each castaway used a sandbag to push against the other player. The first one push one into the mud pit. Wins the round. Wins the round. The first 5 to 8 point wins. So the elementary go on. They also win sugar and coffee, a rework device, and something other key items. Not story item, I should say. Hazel Miss Parent in the minor receiving. Hazel Miss Jim fights Parker Wrestling. Ooh, remember the first one. Blake, Miss Payne, Parker, Jaeger, Preston, and Miss Kim. Now we have the middle school drive. Madison and Preston the scene. Rex and Mr. Ariana in a small fight. Faye and Mr. Ariana have a minor fight. And then Lance 2, Mr. Ariana leaves. And middle drive Alliance 3, Madison, Karen, and Bretson. That one is Larson left. Mr. Edward, Asbury, Miss Asbury, Mr. Edward, Asbury. Third person rolled out from the elementary versus middle school is Asbury. That side. Final vote was 7 votes Asbury, 2 votes Mr. Edward. One was the only person other than Asbury that voted for Mr. Edward is probably someone else. We'll see that. No, Faye. Faye voted for Mr. Edwards. Even the teacher voted. Most of the teacher voted for Asbury, and then Madison, and then Brett. We have 8 now. 8 middle, 9 elementary. Members from each tribe would slide across the slippery surface while a certain number of suspended above them. Toss it into the basket or a point. The first rider scoring 4 point would win. They win 2 selected items from a seared catalog. One castaway would be strapped into a wooden shipyard shave. Guide 2 blindfolded castaway in their own cage. And the cage were made to the forest at the end of the maze. Laminate like table mat. The castaway inside the cage would then have to guide the 4 blankets. The first tribe to finish the line would be. There's only 9 here. There's 1. That's 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 2 of them don't even this. People need to stop having fights. Late Canyon, Laura, and Preston also become another one. Well, hey, Mr. Edward, Mr. Edward, Mr. Edward, Mr. Edward. And then Mr. Edward, that's enough. 7 vote Mr. Edward and 1 vote Faye. Mr. Edward will probably vote for Faye, probably. Yeah. In the one offering, members of each tribe would battle or control of 3 ball. Once captured control of the ball, pass the ball to 3 other tribe members, standing on the platform to attempt to throw the ball through the opposing tribe basket at the other end of the arena. 1 point would be scored when a ball is made in the basket. After every point, the tribe would change who was in the arena and on the platform. Tribes scored 2 points when elementary tribe They went to a trip to a swimming hole, a feast of chocolate bar, chocolate cake, chocolate chip cookie, and a chocolate milk. One castaway from each tribe would work as a caller to direct their tribe mates. Would be mindful and team up in pairs in collecting 10 large puzzle from a piece. When all puzzle pieces were collected, the entire tribe learned to assemble the puzzle. The first tribe to eat would win. Matthew vanished from the game due to the injury. Madison is no longer in the game. The tribe council has been cancelled. The tribe council been cancelled. Where's Peace Madison? Nothing not good. I want to try a vote. You're getting too. I think the murders in the life. No matter what. I think only one person can win now. Right? Each has to connect into a long rope that traction up source, and they need to climb over or under. The first hero and the first one to reach his or her finish post. Parker won immunity for the mention. This young man from Military Pride. Two of them will compete for where they will win a feast. The winning tribe win the award. They win a feast of hot dog, soft drink while watching the other tribe cancel. Hazel, Miss Bobby, Hazel. 7-2, Miss Bobby, and Hazel. Who was the other one? Mr. Wong. Faye. Miss Larson, Faye. Faye only voted for Miss Larson. Look at that. For Miller's tribe, we have more teachers than we have kids. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 meals. And elementary, still crazy. Think about it. Now, in Madison, it was 5-4, and then 4 teachers, 5 kids. But now they have 4 kids, 4 students, and 4 teachers left. I know the murder coming up soon, so I tried thinking around the tribe would face off from 3 sides in the ocean, get in trouble, shoot it into their baskets for a point. The first tribe to score a 3-point win. Middle tribe in the award, they win the trip to a waterfall for feast. Of course, you can have Mr. Dunaway, Mr. Young. They have some tall people here, and then Brett C. actually is in basketball. Also had volleyball. One at a time, 3 castaway from each tribe would race across the platform and the rope, and then climb up a rope red to receive safe spread of the puzzle speaking. Then receive 2 other castaways from each tribe would assemble the puzzle. Where the tribes to assemble their puzzle would win. Elementary tribe would win community. Marine. No, Mr. Allen or Brett C. might done. Mr. Allen, Brett C. Miss Larson. Brett C. Miss Larson. There's a tie or revote. First vote. Miss Larson, Brett C. Miss Larson, the Morse. Wow. The guys. Mr. Donovan, the teacher were only allowed to vote because Brett C is the only student left. Castaway would compete in the bowling tournament. Each castaway would be matched against another castaway. To road, the castaway who knocked down the most spin round around score 1 point. The first tribe scored 3-point wins. Middle tribe wins the reward. Piece of pizza, garlic bread, and brownies and drink. Winnie. Community. Competing in round 2, castaway from each tribe would be belted here. Would have to race across the mud pit, and over hops would receive effects or a point for the tribe. Round would be one-on-one competition, while the third round would be bat would be bat to 2-on-2. The first tribe to score 2 point would win. Elementary tribe wins. Bretson in the alliance. Mr. Dunaway. If anyone in the Mr. Dunaway uses the middle tribe, hitting on Mr. Allion. Any vote cast against Mr. Allion will not count. Bretson, Mr. Allion, Bretson. The last student is gone. 3 teachers left. Castaway, blah blah blah. You can read, but they win. You can read that. I'm not reading anymore. About a lot more. They can win all you can eat these. Honestly, I'm out at sea. Ooh, there's one. One time, the castaway from each tribe would maneuver a bait of puzzle pieces attached to a rope to a horse in the ocean. The first tribe retrieved all flight bags, assembled the pistol, and would win. That way, only one didn't mean they said along this. You know what? I'm just gonna read this. Castaway would compete in the during contest. Castaway were ranked strongest and weakest in their tribe. Rank would be used to determine the needs matchup between each tribe. Each castaway would stand on half of 10 minutes. The castaway would move with smaller foothold. After another 10 smaller foothold and stay until the challenge was over. And castaway would score a point for their tribe by outlast. First tribe scored 3-point wins. Obviously, the needs are teachers against teachers and students. I know about Miss Bovey, Mr. Wong, Miss Bovey. Miss Bovey only probably voted for Mr. Allion. Mr. Wong, yep. Numbers. There's only 3 middle school teachers left. That's what. By the way, if you know it, if you see it, you know what? If they're green, they're elementary. If they're blue, they're from middle school. That's how my school colors are. Oh. Castaway must hang to and pull a pole as long as they can. The last person left hanging without touching around me. Miss Kim won. Miss Young, Mr. Wong, Young, Miss Young. That's this, and I think the final vote was 9. Wow, one Mr. Young was probably Miss Young. That's rhymes. Like Wong, Young. Young and Young. Wong and Young. Anyway. That's why it is divided into a team of trees. They will take part in the survivor version of shuffleboard, where teams hit pump. When you were Group 1 consists of 3 castaways: Dave Dunaway, Laura Pound, and Matthew Wong. Group 2 consists of 3 castaways: Blake Yeager, Canyon Tanner, and Preston Beyond. Group 3 consists of 3 castaways: Susan Kim, Parker Yeager, and Marcus Allion. Parker and Canyon are kind of best, and they're also that's Canyon date. Group 2 wins the award. Blake Yeager and Canyon Tenright impressed me on. They win the night spent at Royce Lewison home and a screening of Market Treasure Island. Casco given 150 to the stat until their tower was 10 feet high. The first person to complete their tower would win the music. He missed Kim once again. Canyon, Mr. Canyon, 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 Mr. Wong, Canyon. Oh, this one's pretty close. It was 5-4. Blake Cameron, Parker, and Preston all voted for Mr. Wong. Oh, all the kids voted for Mr. Wong, and then all the students. And all the teachers voted for Canyon. Rest in peace. Castaway can stand on the porch. One hand above their head, with their wrists tended to a bucket. Figures a bucket of water on top of their platform. The castaway who could stand there the longest without the bucket would win. During the challenge, host Chef Brossett would tempt the castaway with offering of cookies and milk, donut and ice cream, peanut butter and jelly sandwich strips, candy and milk. Mr. Lamb would draw the donut and ice coffee. Mr. Young win immunity. Blake, Mr. Wong, Mr. Wong, Blake, Mr. Wong, Mr. Wong, Blake. Tie. First vote, Mr. Wong. Second vote, Blake. Third, Mr. Wong. That's enough, Mr. Young. Mr. Wong is gone. 5-1. In the first round, the castaway will deal with one paint and then down to the paint through the maids. The first 5 to finish will move on to the next round. The castaway will use 4 paints to climb a wall. The first 3 will reach the final round. The final round would be sliding puzzle. The first castaway finish the puzzle would win. Game wins immunity. Mr. Allen, Parker, Miss Payne, Parker, Mr. Allen, Mr. Allen, Mr. Allen, it's Mr. Allen, 3 vote Mr. Allen. They voted for Miss Payne, Mr. Dunaway voted for Parker, Miss Payne voted for Mr. Allen, Ron voted for Parker voted for Mr. Allen, Preston voted for Miss Payne, Miss Kim voted for Mr. Allen. Mr. Dunaway has to win. He's the only middle school teacher left. Castaway. Oh, this is the award. Would use the bucket to scoop water from the ocean, then toss the water to their loved one, who would use another bucket to catch the water. Loved one would then pour the bucket into the bucket hanging from a seesaw. The first pair to fill up their bucket with enough water to seesaw would win. Miss Kim win the award. Sharing the award with 2 other castaway, Parker Yeager and Blake Yeager, in a plane trip with their loved ones to see the Afano blowhole along with meal, hamburger, software, and cooking and donut. I'm just getting hungry with seeing this. Castaway would hold 2 poles on top of their hands up against a board over their heads. Any movement in their hand would cause the pole to drop to the ground. The last person to not drop their pole would win immunity. Miss Kim win immunity again. This is the last round. Parker. Oh, wait. Vote in Parker was count. Any vote in Blake will not count. Any vote in Preston will not count. Mr. Dunaway and Mr. Dunaway and the... There we go. There we go to this. Let me elementary school in the survivor. Wow. But we'll see which person asked me. Parker wins. That's why I would balance the district on the edge of the balancing arm. At the challenge process, Chef called out different districts that catch stat on the far end. When any part of the castaway stat fall, the catch would be out of the challenge. That's castaway in the challenge would win. Parker win. You mean? There's only one hint. There's only a couple more, right? There's only 5. And you need 3, so you only need 2 more outs. Miss Payne. Blake. Miss Payne. Miss Payne. Miss Payne would for Blake, probably. Or Blake would replace Payne. That's why I would navigate through a maze, blindfolded. The first section was retrieve 4 extra at the station within the maze and then finding me mission. Blake immediately. Person and Mr. find something in common. It had Zach, Blake, and Parker and minor disagree. Would make sense because they are sisters. Miss Kim animator now. And Preston worked hard at camp become tired. Yes. So time to read the vote. Miss Kim, Parker. With 3 Miss Kim and 1 vote Parker. That would probably Miss Kim. The finalists would face the jury. We have Parker Yeager, Blake Yeager, Parker Yeager, and Preston Beyond. The jurors are Tracy Young, Preston Bingham, Canyon Tenner, Dave Dunaway, Evan Abloli, Laura Payne, Mr. Elliott, Miss Marcus Elliott, Matthew Wall, and Susan Kim. When you think about it, that's a lot of teachers. We have 2 middle teachers and 3. We have 3 middle teachers. I forgot about. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Elementary teacher, 2 elementary students, and that's about it. No middle school. Oh wait. Oh, 1 elementary school student and then 1 middle school, which is Preston. We're doing the reunion is it might take a while to load. The internet's so slow. The finalists will wait for the winner to be revealed. Time to review. The first vote goes to Preston. Second goes to Blake. Third, Parker. 4th, Parker. 5th, Preston. 6th, Preston. 7th, Parker. 8th, Blake. 9, Parker. The vote count was 4 vote, and the winner is Parker. Vote count was 4 vote Parker. 3 vote Preston. 2 vote Blake. Congratulations. You are the winner. Miss Young voted for Blake. Preston voted for Blake. Canyon voted for Parker. Of course, like I said earlier, Canyon loves Parker as a friend, but also had a crush. Mr. Dunaway voted for Parker. What did I say earlier? Miss Mulvey voted for Preston. Penny voted for Parker. Mr. Ayala voted for Preston. Mr. Wall voted for Parker. Miss Kim voted for Preston. I'm not gonna vote because I know some people don't and these votes. I know one person don't get votes. At least I'm gonna vote though. Miss Silverstein win the fan favorite award, even though he died very early. Parker Yeager is the winner. I am keep Silverstein. Miss Kim. Keep winning, so I will have to delete. And all the notes will be deleted as well. But there is one more. I think all menu votes, right? Challenge win 5 for Mrs. Simke. 2 for Blake and Parker. With that funny thing there about sisters. Tracy and Kenya, Mr. Young, and Preston all won 1. Immunity. Miss Kim won 4. Parker won 2. Blake, Tracy, and Mr. Young won 1. Reward win 1 for Blake, 1 for Kenya, 1 for Preston, and 1 for Kim. Most shield was Miss Payne, Miss Preston, and Miss Kim. And 3 for Parker. 1 for Mr. Dunaway. And vote received, Mr. Young, Mr. Wong received 15. Asbury and Hazel received 11. Miss Tracy received 9, 10. Evelyn and Ted, Miss Bodie and Mr. Edward received 9. Blake received 8. Preston, Faye, Miss Payne, Miss Silver 9, and Trinity 1 received 8. Cannon and Miss Larson received 5. Mr. Young, Parker received 4. Mr. Dunaway and Miss Kim received 3, and Madison and Preston, who are also siblings, and Trinity, all received 0, but Trinity received 6, so she got eliminated. Remember that? I like that. Go back to the start. Human Resimulate does. But you make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Bye!